Darkman is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Shout Factory. It can be found as a slipcover, as well as a non-exclusive steelbook, both available at your online retailers. Now, Darkman is one of those films I have a major soft spot for. It has this pulp comic book feel to it and a unique visual style under the direction of Sam Raimi. I never really liked the made-for-video sequels all that much, and I wish Raimi would have continued on his way, but I'll always have the original to revisit. Darkman on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 1:85:1 with native 4K resolution and supports both HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. When I normally hear that a 4K transfer underwent a restoration from the original camera negative, I'm usually optimistic and often rewarded with solid results. The fact that not only was there a restoration done with Darkman, but it was supervised and approved by Sam Raimi and the film's director of photography, Bill Pope. As such, Darkman has never looked better. The source is fairly clean, occasional specks or dirt can be seen by those actively looking for imperfections. Shout's encoding is done well with healthy bit rates, often above the 70s or higher. As such, I didn't witness any dips in quality during the runtime. Film grain is nicely preserved without any apparent management applied. Detail enhancement is first and foremost the most noticeable improvement with the 4K resolution bump. It's not razor sharp due to the softer focus photography, but still manages to eke out more in the texture department. The viewer will no doubt witness the brutal burns over Peyton's face with a newfound clarity. The soiled bandages covering his head reveal the various frays on the ends. Clothing also exhibit wrinkles, tears, and dirt with much better definition. The film's palette also benefits from a refined look with Dolby Vision at its back. Colors now showcase an increased stability and refinement. Primaries are dialed in just right, bringing that late 80s aesthetic a more lifelike appearance. During the pink elephant scene at the carnival, the various colors featured in the setting offer a striking boldness. Skin tones lean warm but never seem to cross the line into too hot. The initial fire and explosion that engulfs Peyton illuminates with fierce intensity, as do Peyton's quote-unquote rage flashes during the film. Black levels are visually deeper with shadowy interiors and inky night scenes. No obvious issues could be found with shadow detail during the film. Darkman on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports both a TTS 5.1 as well as a 2.0 mix. As much of an improvement was made with the picture, it's unfortunate that a new Dolby Atmos track wasn't included with this release. Instead, a simple port of the DTS 5.1 and 2.0 will have to do. For those that have the previous Shout Factory disc, you know what to expect here. The audio in the 5.1 has always been very front-loaded with very sparse engagement in the rear speakers. The film's score is prominently featured back there, but not much else. The front and center, however, do a good job with their respective audio cues. Dialogue is clear and neatly prioritized through the center channel. The LFE does show an appreciable presence and does carry some weight when needed. The previously mentioned explosions at the beginning and at the end of the film do offer some solid heft, as do many other scenes throughout the movie. I sampled the 2.0 audio mix and it's effective in its overall delivery. Of the two tracks, it's really dealer's choice, but I'd give the edge to the 5.1 for its more spatial use of the score. On the 4K disc, there are a pair of audio commentaries, one new and one old. The new track by Josh Rubin is an entertaining listen with some good info about the ins and outs of the film. The second track by DOP Bill Pope is one that I recommend for those that enjoy cinematographer's insights. On the Blu-ray disc, some brand new deleted scenes are offered, totaling nearly 40 minutes worth. They are definitely worth checking out, and I can see why many of these weren't used in the final cut. For quality, I'm going to give Darkman on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. This latest release from Shout Factory makes for a very worthy picture upgrade. The palette has a satisfyingly bold look from a solid-looking source. Fans should be pleased with the visual presentation. For the audio mix, I will score this one a B+. If you're an owner of the previous Blu-ray, you've heard this one before. It's clear with a nice bit of LFE when the action hits, but not much else in the way of immersion. It's fine, but could have been so much more with an Atmos upgrade. For the extras, I'm going to score them an A. I have to say, I'm pretty satisfied with the mix of both new and old supplemental offerings. There is a good variety here for fans to enjoy at home. So that is my review of Darkman on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Shout Factory. If you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link for both the slipcover and the steelbook in the comments section. If you use them, they really help out the channel. But I also want to hear from you. What did you think of the 4K of Darkman? In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.